if you're mad at the customers,
you can shit in their food.
There's an automatic outlet. Yeah.
Right, but you can't, no pun, and you can't do that on most jobs. It's hard to go, hey, Aubrey, can you drink this?
Yeah. You pissed me off. Would you like a soda?
You pissed me off.
When I worked at the American Bible Society, this girl gave cookies for, you gave cookies for Christmas.
As your Christmas bonus.
As a Christmas bonus, when you try to give a couple bucks to the security guards so they don't do nothing weird. But it was this big, everybody's shaking their heads. It's this big container of cookies, but those shit cookies that you'd buy from the deli for like $2, the maple leaves, all those shit ones that nobody wants. And
just
I took it as such an insult.
Just say I hate Christmas and don't give any fucking thing.
She worked in accounting, and I opened up her big accounting drawer that had all the accounts, and I took a dump in it.
Oh my god.
And then and it's one of those full things. It's one of the full big drawers where if you have all your folders in, there's really not room for stuff.
Did you continue the job after you took a dump in the drawer?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm pushing.
That's last day on the job activity. Keith.
I'm trying to put the drawer back, but the shit is like being pushed out. So I have to take a paper towel and take the log out, and everything else is just dripping nice in there.
How is it that shit like this never crosses my mind?
So then
at all.
So then I piss it down real quick, and then I close it, and I'm like, I wonder, this would make a good experiment. I take the shit and I put it in the freezer, and I take a little thing of water from the what do you call them, the water things, one of those, and I stick the little Dixie cup of water in the freezer, and I try to see which one freezes first. And it was like 4 hours later.
Okay, when I was maybe just at work, I would like take stamps.
Yeah, so I had
there was never shooting.
Well, this part where the shit's in the freezer is really just a science experiment. This wasn't shame on her.
Oh, okay, Mr. Wizard.
So I have these in, and maybe it's like 4 hours later, and just the top has a little ice, and nothing's happening with the shit. It just smells less. So then I'm on the subway, and I'm like, ooh, I forgot the shit. So the next day I look, and the shit, of course, is gone. And I wonder what they had to think that could possibly mean, that somebody put shit in a Dixie cup.
I have a couple of things. to say to you about that. What? One is, this is one of those stories of many in your book. This is the
Die
one
with it.
I don't know if that story. I don't know if that story's ever in there. But go ahead.
I read it though. It's not in the Great American Novel. Anyway, I read this story. This is one of those stories where I thought he was like,
he was fucking around, right?
Yeah, this is real stories of his life, and there are several stories in there that I just assumed, like, now he's exaggerating, now he's whatever. And then later on, I come to find out because I happened to bring it up, and I'm like, no, you didn't. You shat in somebody's file drawers, an official business, and then
wow, did we forget that they gave me the shit Christmas cookies? Shit for shit.
I knew that was next.
But the other thing is, I'd be so scared of like DNA.
Well, you know what? She reads the Bible, eye for an eye.
You can't really dust for shit.
You can somehow figure out.
I'm sure they can figure it out.
I'm sure it'd be so expensive that nobody's.
But you don't want to know who's shitting in your files at work.
Okay, now you have DNA as shit, and you got to match that up. So you're
that's what I'm saying. How are they doing the testing? Who's going to voluntarily?
I need all the workers that left after 6 o'clock to shit for us.
Oh, okay.
But try to come in.
No, they probably have the mouth swab. They did it on Maury.
We need a mouth swab.
Yeah, like at the DNA or something.
What happened?
Oh my god!
I don't want to say what happened, but
let me wait. No, I'm not talking to you right now,
yeah.
Patrice. Okay. As a normal human person in society,
would you give somebody the shit Christmas cookies?
Would you be scared? You'd want to shit in their files.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't think about it.
There'd definitely be some kind of retribution, but shitting in the drawer wouldn't be my first option.
Because you'd be scared, right? That you are the person caught. Now you're on TV. I shat in someone's drawers.
Did the concept of camera? Well, you were doing security.
I knew there were cameras. I knew where the
nothing
cameras
like that. Oh, okay.
Still, it's
no. That's too nerve-wracking. I don't think I'd be able to shit on command like that under those circumstances.
Oh, it wasn't easy. I mean, I'm squatting, obviously. You know, you gotta.
But see that's.
And you gotta know when you're done. You gotta shake
when you're
it
in
off.
court. That's what they call premeditated, because you had to coordinate a couple different things to shit in the drawer. Didn't you have to?
Paper
and play.
It wasn't an accident.
Yeah. But now we have it on a podcast.
It's not like spur of the moment. Like I stabbed her instantly. That instant that she pissed me off. You have to coordinate like a shit.
That's true. It never happened. These are all jokes. They're jokes. But really, that place actually had somebody shit in the drawer. You're just taking credit for it.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
If you're listening and somebody's shit in your drawer.
Well, I guess they can't prove it now. Oh my God, I just feel bad. Like, she's an accountant, right? And then somebody comes in
and they're probably really important accountant papers.
Exactly.
But
and
you
they're
have
like,
to go, what does that smell? Are you going to go, I think it's shit. What do you think? I think it's shit.
But not even, like, if she's like, when it's your desk, you basically have to lay of the land. You know where things are. If she just opened the drawer and stuck her hand in there.
Yeah.
Woo.
And somebody's like, where's the file on?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Where's the Murphy file? It's right here. Underneath the shit.
She has to explain to these clients, all of your files are now shit. Literally.
How are our accounts? They're shit.
And they're going to think, like, did a mouse get on there? But there's no room for a mouse in there.
A mouse? Have you ever seen a mouse poop? It looks a little smaller than
Ninja
yours.
Turtle mouse. Shredder shit in the drawer. That's what happened. It's been a problem. But you see the pizza crusts?
And then I was like, okay, I'm done with that. Let's go to the office and jerk off.
Yay, God.
I got my brother Bible stuff from there for Christmas.
You got, in quotes?
I got
right
the Bible on audio tape and gave it to him.
And this is a brother that actually believes in God. And he stole God material to give it to him for Christmas.
Even I'm not that terrible.
Right.
I wouldn't. I don't know about that, Patrice. But
no, I wouldn't steal the Bible. It's not my. I don't necessarily believe in it, but I kind of respect that other people do.
Really?
Yeah.
How about the Bible on tape?
Oh, you didn't say on tape.
Sound
just the talking Bible.
With sound effects.
It's not like Jesus recorded it.
So when he died on the cross, it was, oh God.
I don't know. It was a gift.
Ask him.
That'd be rude to listen to it first.
I know you're Jewish, but I think he would say, "Oh, Dad."
Yeah, indeed. Okay, back to gossiping. I'm sorry. I can just imagine people listening to this podcast and then trying to explain to their friends what they're laughing about. Today podcast, I heard Keith talking about shitting in a drawer. No big deal.
No big deal.
Anyway, go ahead.
Just don't ever give those cookies out. Word of advice.
Honestly, give a card.
They gave a card. They gave a card attached. And I'm like, really? Okay, where are you at? 1G? No. Okay. Good to know, you idiot.
Instead of doing some bullshit like that, just give a card that says seasoned greetings and be done with it.
Correct.
Don't put all that money together, have, a couple drinks.
Unless it's a glitter card that gets on me and then I get mad.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'll never send glitter card.
Ugh, glitter.
I'll never get nothing from nobody again.
KeithAndTheGirl.com